So, we're back. Last week, we had to mulligan. Oh, speaking of the mulligan, how passive-aggressive do you think it would be to put a sock on the thing so that people don't come in? Because I feel like that's relevant.
I can write on the post-it note, do not disturb.
Yeah. I actually wrote that on a piece of paper, I just don't know where it went.
Just put you shall not pass.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
But oh boy, when I've heard things about this game.
Yes. And Gigi has not played this game or heard anything about it, so we're going to be keeping those things mostly to ourselves, except for like knowing looks and eyebrows, which you, dear viewer, won't get to see. So,
I've heard everything about this game and played it.
Yes. So,
yep.
Those were some knowing eyebrows that we just exchanged.
I guess I would say I went through blindfolded and then lifted the blindfold a few times, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's ostensibly about a literature club. Do you know what Doki Doki means?
No.
It's the onomatopoeia for a beating heart. So it's usually used for like lovey-dovey things.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it is a literature club where love and romance could bloom. That's what this is about.
This music's pretty cute. I like it.
Yeah.
I would even go as far to say that it slaps.
Huh.
Doug music rating, maybe.
So, who did y'all choose? Gigi, for you, who would you choose to be your lady of love and literature?
I don't know.
Okay.
Any's fine. They're all cute. So.
Anything with a pulse.
For me, I would most likely say the first one with the bow in her hair, the red bow.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So I played this without knowing the main mechanic of it, and ended up with the purple-haired one, which interestingly made sense. Yeah. But we will... Yeah.
Oh.
Mine also had a smiley face. But, mine also had a smiley face on it when I made it. I just don't know where it ended up, so someone's going to end up with that. Alright, with precautions in place, hello, dear viewers. Whoever you might be, probably me later.
Also me.
Definitely me later, because I'll be editing this. Yeah, we're about to start playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and with one person who hasn't played through it, so this will be fun.
Let us begin.
New game. Oh, you will need a keyboard, because you need to enter your name. Alright. That's going to be difficult to edit.
Okay, so let's see where this goes. I don't know. I'm kind of just going to see where my mood is.
Okay.
But I just felt the impulse to do so at this very instance.
Well, there are 4 of us, and there are actually 5 characters, so that'll be difficult.
Okay.
One of us can double up if we decide that's something we're going to do.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me.
Any takers on Sayori? Or Sayori?
No, I'm just kidding.
She's actually Master Chief. I overslept again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe only because I decided to... Oh, wait, that's you.
Oh, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Caleb. Wait, we're playing as Caleb. Okay, never mind. Do you want to be Caleb?
Heck it. OC time, baby.
Okay.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
I never actually heard Master Chief laugh.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Caleb, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about it when how worried I would be that you wouldn't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Because of course in this game I'm a motherfucking NEET.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright.
Also dibs on Monica.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yay.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
It's Cortana, she's going a little weird.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some of the clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
You fucking weeb.
Because of course I'm a motherfucking NEET in this game!
Hello.
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize now I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Halo, stop. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah.
There is no way I'm going to your club.
You meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
They taught me this amount of cunning in Spartan school.
I let out a long sigh. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to say that. I was supposed to actually do it. But fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go. Squad, move out.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Spartan, reporting in. A new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a Spartan! Huh? I glanced around the room.
Anything you want to take them?
What type of voice do I use?
Any voice you feel fit. Because I'm like generic Funimation dub shonen character.
Okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
And take it?
Come on!
Okay. I'm gonna run one random question.
Seriously, you brought boy. Way to kill atmosphere. Okay, I want to know a surprise.
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. Like Funimation, what are you doing with these new actors? This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it, Debiel.
Sorry.
Natsuki?
The girl with this Russian accent, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
It's pronounced Natsuki.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Wait, what did I do for her? You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other Spartans. You can just ignore her.
Yes. It's Natsuki, always full of energy and vodka. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Wait. Oh yeah, that is you. This is gonna be
Don't
difficult.
say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? It's right. He's right, mate. It's great to see you again, Doug.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
And really
Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile generally feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Caleb. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Yeah, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
Hey, just like us.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a rat tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Brother.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute. I had no idea. Wait. I had no idea you were so good at biking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori tosses her a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you, the bill.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Shit, it's still weekend. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean I believe you. That's you.
Oh, well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri flamingly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the Literature Club, eh?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
It's okay, don't be embarrassed, you illiterate shit. But make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the Bay Club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing and budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile down here. And it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow the shit out of this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Yeah. This is really difficult.
I'll take Natsuki.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Because, of course, all I fucking read is manga!
So, Caleb, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign way is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate, take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's a lot. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately glass something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that out of you, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down.
Like an adventure to the bush dimension.
Yes.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Well, what? What gives you that idea?
This is lost. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is as cute as you are.
Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Still take two.
I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? But no! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable sharing with hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I've got an idea, everyone.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we're all sharing with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Hey? And strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Doug?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Tactical disappointment.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm tactically happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club night.
Thanks, I guess.
Right, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting and we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Caleb, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Caleb, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yes.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in our literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Poetry, how you get into people's pants. Anyway, so the way this works is you pick words that inspire your poem, and then each of them will, they're linked to each one of the characters. So we talk words, they all like a certain thing, and if you pick the things that they like, then things will happen. Things.
Wow!
Hang on. Please excuse our technical difficulties, dear viewers. Listener viewers. Whatever you're doing. Okay. Okay. Oh. Where's it? There it is. Okay. So.
Alright, I guess it's time. Poem. What should I do? What words are calling out to me? You know what? Maybe extraordinary.
And they'll do a little dance when you pick their words.
Imagination. Shoot. What do I do with these? Starscape. Marshmallow. Desire. Fun. Oh wait, mouse? What's wrong?
Okay, let me
Should I change your viewer's voice?
It's up to you.
Because we're honestly kind of just bulling around.
I'm not really good at this voice thing.
I mean, if you want to do something silly, like that's your prerogative. We're just nerving about
Excitement. Universe. Calm. Rose. And this is also like dub testing, if that makes sense. I just say random words and hope Funimation will hire me. You know what? Explode. Infinite. Anime.
Infinite explosions.
Infinite explosion! This just became a 100% shonen anime. Vibrant. Sensation. Promise. Family. You know what? I'll mix up a little bit. Pain. Bubbles. I'm tempted to do suicide. But let's not. Vanilla.
Okay, I'm not sure where this went.
Hey again, Doug. Welcome back to the bush dimension. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry.
A lot of good poems on offer, Strat.
This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whatever comes to your heart.
We can change this in the middle if you want. Like, if you want to make her just, like, really Scottish, or...
I'm not good with accent.
What's up?
I'm not good with accent.
Or just like, thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb.
Okay.
Yuritron 5000.
Oh wait, thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb.
Well, hello there, partner.
Well, thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb.
Yuritron online. Promises. Status kept.
Okay. Because she's shy and timid, right?
Yeah.
Nothing comes into mind.
Like, I would think of something really soft, or like, thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. You want to try? For this one.
Thanks for keeping your camera. This is ASMR Yuri. Coming back with a bunch of poetry triggers. I'm just gonna completely wreck that and say,
Thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb!
Actually, Elmo.
I heard the sentence are overwhelming your commitment for you! Maybe your diaphragm first and later, reunited the awesome to it!
Kind of want to check, like, what... Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're...
just like major ear rape warning.
Let's maybe put this in further back and in the middle. Do you want to commit to that voice? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Yuri's town!
Oh, jeez. I introduced a motion to veto that voice. I had to sit here.
Yuri had a very dramatic voice change.
But I also like yours. Unless you want me to keep with Toad.
No, it's the commander.
I mean, I thought your read-through was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! See, I already told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Hey, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth as someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room.
Not you? Oh, man. My fault. My fault. Just like for the narrator. Now, you find yourself stuck between saying, my fault and my fault.
Manga is literature!
Some of your things are... Like, oh, my thing.
Don't worry, guys. Caleb always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, and saving the halos.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? There's a flamethrower spawn in my kitchen.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Uh-oh.
How come? You and Caleb can become good friends too, even squad mates.
Sayori.
Yeah.
The weird situation she just put me into.
For those who are listening, they are eating wafers.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sorori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Just never mind. Sorori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it.
Aww,
if
she's so
you
shy.
wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book and she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. But we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature club's all about. Problem is, the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that everyone... Something sparks their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Though it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do all the things that speak to the creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? A kangaroo bag as... Cupcakes. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
Yeah. It's what I do best.
That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I
Don't
knew
tell a
it.
secret. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more to you than just your hair. Look, your bow is a straight-eyeder. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger.
But no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you're too mean.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up, which I don't mind. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Too many Spartan missions. That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Ooh.
This is so funny.
We're in, boys. What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it would be to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel real about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it. It did when it was standard issue to me.
If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger.
Woo! Big titty committee, baby! Oh yeah! Woo! I'm enjoying this. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
That's so much more tactical.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned when I don't, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And you take care of me better when anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Hey, I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
If you only focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay. Caleb, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still tracks away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica dastardly pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Votes? Shall we?
I love the shit out of Sayori.
You okay? Sayori? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Caleb.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a dog poem. And that makes it a little extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Doug. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only a really good person would do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. Okay. That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You're asking me to come out and play.
Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
You won't like me when I'm cranky.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Writing? I guess somebody else can vote next.
I'll say Yuri.
Yuri?
Okay.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it is. It's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Yeah.
Let's say. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her ceremony is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuke can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I would love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
What is this I do?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Damn, okay. What is this, Attendals? What does that say?
Ghost Under the Light.
Okay, and then the what? The
Tendrils.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want to read it?
Oh, I can do it.
Go for it.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I won't share the weird stuff with you until later.
Something easy to discuss.
Digest.
Oh my god, I can't English. Okay.
Are you into ghost theory?
Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Caleb.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
Hold on. I don't like the sound of that. She's kind of sus. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Neither am I.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. Whoops. I'm leaning Monica.
Okay. Oh, wait, isn't it the one that he likes?
No, you mean the girl that we just like buttoned up and stuff?
No, we already did it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's fine.
Okay.
Hey, Doug. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Want it to get gooder? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, wait.
Why not be afraid to pick things up? I'm not better off just going with the flow some more so then.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to.
Don't worry about it, mate. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had mine from my home.
I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sarah are really good friends, right?
You fucking bet we are.
Wouldn't be surprised if if you had one of those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Interesting. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. With me.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
It's okay, mate. Love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall.
Yes.
It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. Me retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little O. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So, what'd you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, like a dingo.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. Guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been really influencing me poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Cool tips!
Who should we write it?
Huh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just that you evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Or not.
Nice.
Well, anyway, I can send you a show you mine. I bet you'll like it. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps brings out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the one strong here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk and with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice.
Huh?
I was?
Yeah.
Oh,
You mean you had to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Kayla did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Caleb liked the poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh god. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Caleb appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one whose magically grew a size bigger as soon as Caleb started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Oh, Ryan. I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly,
This is
both
not a
your-
free fire zone.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh, 1v1!
Suddenly,
I'm sorry.
Caleb! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that sample writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How do you explain that to her, Caleb?
Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to combine complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Caleb?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
What are we doing? What are we doing, friends?
I need Sayori's help.
The conscious of the main character. The option isn't there. I'll just let both of them get into a chick fight, but I mean...
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, dyeing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Caleb.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Actually, let's... Okay, I think we're good. Yeah.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, what Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop.
Huh?
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings without just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size they always were. I should know. Big and beautiful.
Nice. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why
So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, guess just means that Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay?
You fucking bet I will.
I'd hate to see her get herself hit.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about Shan Poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'll say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Caleb, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So our poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds... I did learn a little about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Caleb, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Caleb, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay.
And I don't know if we can save here.
We can.
Okay.
That is something we can do.
Because I think, after that was a really solid stopping point.
Yeah. So, I really enjoyed putting on this voice. It's actually kind of fun.
I also enjoy using my Funimation Shonen dub voice.
Yeah.
And it also, squeaky girl voice.
My trademark patented girl dub voice.
Alright, everyone. Looks like we're gonna part ways.